Hey guys, I am recording on my phone today. It is day 5 of Vlogmas and I am still sick. I tried to get over it, but I have to pay my tuition today and it's my final day at school today until next semester. So I'm about to get my butt to school. Hurry up. I'm actually 3 hours early just because I'm not sure how long the cashier's office is going to be. I do pay for my tuition. Um, yeah, I'm sorry. My nose is like running hard. So I'm about to go. It snowed quite a lot, so I'm leaving early so I can get my car cleaned off so I can drive safely. And that's really it. Welcome to this vlog. I need some lotion so bad. My face is so ashy. So I'm sorry you guys are gonna hear that noise, but please let your car run in the winter. I don't know how many times people have just jumped in their car ready to go. Nah, that's not me. I will sit my butt here, find something to do. Ooh, speaking of that, I have lotion in the back. I'm about to put some lotion on, but my car is gonna heat up. That's the reason why I wake up early, is to turn my car on. Like, I am not about to drive to school cold. And 2, I need everything to defrost and be ready for me to go. Like, I think it takes time for a car to get its thing going. So that's exactly what I'm about to sit here and wait for. Hey, say hi. Hi.
Whoever that is.
I'm actually doing Vlogmas this year.
Oh! Hey, what's up? Pull my mouth. Hold on. Do it over. Hey! Pull my mouth. What up?
I'm gonna put all of this in the video.
Her hair is black too.
Man.
Hers.
Man.
I wonder if that's her natural or if she just dyed it.
Did you dye yours? It's darker.
I tried to get the ugly blonde out, but it didn't come out. It's still there.
Let me zoom out. I can see it a little bit. I think it looks nice on you. I haven't seen you with dark hair in a long time.
Me neither. I looked in the mirror too. I was like, this is so weird. I was like, who am I? I was like, who is this girl? Look at what she's wearing
though. You're gonna show us the outfit of the day. Surprisingly, I'm just wearing leggings.
So I got the pumpkin spice Pop-Tart. I thought it was gonna taste different. It tastes just like brown sugar Pop-Tart, but it's good. So I got the green top.
Where is that from?
Forever. Oh no, H&M.
H&M, my job.
JCPenney. JCPenney. The earrings from JCPenney.
She works.
And
Just style it. We're in college.
Okay, so what you got on today? Because I feel like I bought that for you.
Yeah, you bought this for me for Christmas last year.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Proud supporter.
Messy hair, sweatpants all day.
Yeah. And then I'm wearing some Forever 21 leggings.
Oh, that's my store.
$3.50.
Yes, Forever 21 is my store.
What are these?
She liking them.
From
liking them. And that jacket.
$19.99.
H&M or what? That
H&M.
jacket. I knew it because it's too cute. H&M is that store if you didn't know. So yeah. I'm just kidding. It's the ugly.
Alright, so for the rest of this video, we are going to talk about my pregnancy. And I am sitting outside because I don't feel like going inside. Alright, maybe we got it? Okay, so for my first trimester, because I am now on my 3rd trimester, I am 28 weeks. I was sick as hell. Oh my god. I'm just like, remember everything that I was going through. I knew I was pregnant because I don't get sick. Let's see, back in May, January, March, April, May, June-ish, I was sick like crazy. Like, I was throwing up, and I never really realized, like, oh, I didn't have my period, because guess what, guys? I have an irregular cycle. I was on birth control, you know, kind of doing it or taking it every day. I'm so sorry. Like, I am burping and I'm not able to breathe. um, yeah, so I didn't realize that I didn't have my period. And so I'm like throwing up for about a week. I'm like feeling so nauseous. And then one day I go to work and I start heating up. Like my body was burning. And I'm like, oh my God, like what is wrong with me? Like what's going on? So they send me home and it was like a 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. shift. And they send me home. I go to the hospital the next day, and guess what? They're like, "Oh yeah, you just have a They said I have the stomach flu, and I was like, "Okay." And I took a pregnancy test while I was there, and of course, this is back in May, so I was probably like only a week into this pregnancy, like 2 weeks into this pregnancy. So of course, the pregnancy test was negative. That's my first one. Or technically the third week, I took 3 at home, and 2 of them were negative, 1 was positive. So I went to my doctor because at first I just went to I actually went to my doctor's, got or no, I actually took a urine test because this was just like a checkup because I was still feeling sick. And I keep telling you guys, I do not get sick. Like, I do, but it's not to the point where I feel like I'm near death. Like, that's how it felt during my first trimester. And about this time, I was about 4 weeks. No, I was 5 weeks. And it came back positive. Yeah. Took 5 pregnancy tests. And it came back positive. I remember being at home. I was in the shower. And for some reason, I always answer my phone. I was just like, it says doctor, because it's my doctor. And I was like, I have to answer, because what if they're calling me back and saying like I'm dying or whatever. I remember at that appointment, I got blood work done. I got urine testing, because I knew like something is going on. Like, you just telling me I have the stomach flu is not going to help me. So I was in the shower and I'm like, hello? And then the nurse, who is also still my nurse now, is like, is this Kehlani? I'm like, yeah. She asked me for my birthday and all that jazz. And then she was just like, Kehlani, are you sitting down? And I'm pretty cool with this nurse, so I'm like, oh shit. Like, she knows. Like, she's about to tell me the business. So I'm in the shower. I stop the shower. I sit down. I'm like, I am now. And she's like, Kehlani, you're pregnant. She said, I don't know how you're dealing with this. Because she kept asking me, like, are you okay? Because I got silent. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm sorry for cussing. I was just like, what the heck? Like, I thought I missed only a few days of birth control, but apparently I missed a little bit more than that. Yeah, so she was just like, Kehlani, are you okay? And then I remember I was sitting in the bathroom. I was like, yeah. And I like hurry up and like clicked off the phone. I called my boyfriend and I was like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And I remember I wasn't going to call him. I was about to go in my room and go to sleep. But when I was telling my boyfriend, I don't remember. It was just like, he said, okay. And then he's been there pretty much ever since. And yeah, we're having a baby. After that, I remember I had to actually go on a work trip to Kalamazoo, and I was so sick. I was there for 2 weeks. No one understood what was going on. But it was just crazy. It was when I found out, I was just like, can't tell nobody. So from 8 weeks, I didn't tell no one but my boyfriend. He was the only one who knew. And then when I was 10 weeks pregnant, me and my friends had this little, not really like a falling out, but we weren't talking for a while. We just had to get our life together. We all met up at my friend's house, and like we were all just telling like different things that was going on with us. And then I was just like, yeah guys, I'm 10 weeks pregnant. So that's how they found out. The day that I went to the hospital, that Monday, is when I had to actually babysit my younger cousins, and I was with my older cousin, and we were just talking, and I can insert the clip kind of right here, or I won't because it's kind of private. I was just like, I'm pregnant. And she's like, what? I was like, I'm pregnant. She's like, you're joking. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm just seeing how you'll react. And like literally that Monday, I was joking. Like I was whole joking. Like I'm waiting on this results. And yeah, Tuesday morning, I found out. But yeah, that is how I found out I was pregnant. My first trimester was horrible. Like all I can remember is throwing up, being sick. I was originally 155 pounds. I dropped down to 127. Yeah, it's been the lowest I was at. And then I finally got up to 130. I haven't been 130 pounds since middle school. And even then, in middle school, I was like 110. Like, I don't know, at one point I was 110 and then I got up to 140. There was like no in between. So, yeah, that is what happened my first trimester. I think in tomorrow's video, I'm going to tell you guys about my second trimester because it's so recent. And I've been getting a little bit of acne now. I haven't had really bad acne my whole pregnancy until now. Yeah. That was really it. That's the ending of day 4. I know it's still light outside, but I am going to work tonight, actually in a few hours. So I'm going to edit this video. Hopefully you're not too confused, and hopefully you can hear me because my nose is stuffed up. I'm having like very bad breathing issues. Like every 2 seconds I gotta be like like I gotta remember to breathe. So yeah, that was it. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys come back tomorrow and see what I'm gonna do. And tomorrow I have a day off and I have so much planned. I can't wait to show you guys. So stay tuned to my channel.